Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, one, welcome all, to another episode of the Nah But For Real Though podcast. I am your host, once again, Famo Goodlove, and today I bring to you another Snapple fact. There are 118 ridges on the edge of a United States dime. The more you know. So yeah. A lot's happened over the past week. Let's see. Ooh, not gonna lie. I've been watching, Snowfall. I heard it was peak. I heard it was fire. So I started watching it, and it's it's definitely kicked off. For those of you who don't know, the show starts has a character. The main character of the show is Franklin Saint, and all I'm going to leave it at is Franklin meets this Israeli, and long story short, he gets into the coke business. So yeah, the show is presented like, the setting of the show is in the 80s. So yeah, and they live in Los Angeles. So you know they live in that high Cali life. You feel me? But yeah, a lot. I'm only on. Let's see what episode am I on? I'm on season 1, episode 8. I finished episode 8, yeah. Yeah. So the next episode I'm gonna watch is episode 9. But yeah, season 1, so far season 1 is actually fire. I ain't gonna lie. It has 6 seasons in total, which I can't wait to finish it. But yeah. Another show I've been watching, I actually have another show that I surprisingly like. It's called Harley Quinn. It's the one that's on HBO. I actually like that show, I ain't gonna lie. This is about just Harley Quinn, and Harley is in a relationship with Poison Ivy, one of Batman's main villains. Speaking of Batman, I've played like all of the I've played 3 of the Batman games on PlayStation. There was Arkham Asylum, which I know Arkham Asylum was the first one, but like, I can't say that it was the best because because of the let me see. Once you beat Arkham Asylum, you can't do anything else once you finish the game. Like you can't do anything else. Everything becomes boring and shit like that. So, like, I've played Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, and Arkham Knight, and I'll be honest, I'll give Arkham Asylum to be honest, I think I'll give it a 9 out of 10. The only thing that it could be better is if once you finish the game, I just wish there was still more things you could do. Like once you beat the game, and it doesn't, the whole thing doesn't just become like a ghost town or a deserted wasteland once you finish it, you know. But it is what it is. Like I like open world games, you know. So, which brings me to Arkham City. Yeah, Arkham City. So Arkham City, I really liked the open world, like, part of Arkham City. That's where, Bruce Wayne, who we all know is Batman, right? Bruce Wayne gets locked up for whatever reason. Bruce Wayne gets locked up, and I guess a man by the name of Dr. Hugo Strange, like, basically is the mastermind, and he basically turned like old Gotham into a prison, and he's the mastermind behind it all, and he knows Batman's secret identity. Ooh. Finally, someone uses their brains in this world, in the world of Batman. But in any case, Doctor Strange knows Batman's secret identity, and he also has a plan to, I guess, to do something to Arkham City. He basically goes on to say that Protocol 10 will proceed in however many hours. And the whole time, Batman's trying to figure out what Protocol 10 is. He even asks Joker, and Joker doesn't even know what that is. Which, I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, I liked um Arkham City, but not as much. But it wasn't as good of a masterpiece as Arkham Asylum, and so I would give it. I think I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Now, Arkham Knight. Okay, I'll be honest. I've never read any Batman comics, so Arkham Knight, I didn't know the identity of the main like villain. So yeah. But Arkham Knight was also open world, which again I liked. There was a lot of stuff that you could do. Ooh. I forgot to mention. In all of these games, the Riddler has you solving these mysteries, these riddles, and they're cool, but yeah, in Arkham Asylum and Arkham Asylum, the riddles are are the easiest. In Arkham City, the riddles are complicated, and in Arkham Knight, the riddles are. I'd say the riddles are the hardest in Arkham Knight. I'm not gonna lie. But that's beside the point. Let's see. Oh yeah, Arkham Knight. Oh yeah, in Arkham Knight, basically, the prisoners from, I guess, the inmates of Arkham Asylum or somewhere, they get released into the city, but before they get released into the city, they're able to evacuate the city somehow in time, and they let's see. So yeah, the inmates are running the city, and for whatever reason, none of them decide to leave the city for whatever reason. Now, to be fair, there might be like police officers on the other side of the city, like, but I mean, they had to, like, some people should have wanted to like skip town. I mean, honestly, why would you want to stay at the same town where you were held prisoner at? Like, I think, am I crazy? I don't know, but some of them should have wanted to like skip town. But that's beside the point. Um, let's see. Oh yeah. So, oh yeah, the story of it. The story was good, but it was just long for me. So, I think I'm gonna give Arkham City. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. So yeah, oh yeah. This all started when I started. I went off on a tangent talking about these different games, but yeah, back to the show Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn is on HBO. It's on Max. But yeah, it's a good show in my opinion. The show is all about Harley Quinn. It basically it basically makes her like a human being, where you're able to to empathize with her. Hopefully you will. And yeah. But yeah, aside from Harley Quinn, I've also been watching Velma season 2. And Velma season 2 is cool. Not much to write home about, but Velma season 2 is cool. It is. Freddy's still a dumbass. For those of you who've watched season 1, Freddy is still a dumbass. And the reason why he's a dumbass is because he's the son of a rich man. Plus, he's also white. All right. And they replaced Shaggy with a black guy, which I mean I'm not mad at, but and they changed his name from Shaggy to Norville, which I don't know why they did that, but hey, it is what it is. And I think I'm going to leave it at there. As far as that is concerned. But yeah, you should go. You people should go check it out. Y'all should go check it out. Check out Snowfall. Check out Velma chapter 2, season 2, and check out Harley Quinn on Max. Snowfall's not on Max. Snowfall is on I don't know. Snowfall is on Hulu. Whoa, 92% Rotten Tomatoes. Huh, cool. I think it's on. Okay, it's on Hulu, YouTube TV, YouTube from $1.99, Google Play, Apple TV, okay, Amazon Prime. Yeah, you gotta rent it on Amazon Prime, which is retarded, and Fandango. Now, I love how Rotten Tomatoes, the higher, if it's like in the 90s, 90%, 70 to 100%, it's like certified fresh when it really should be like the less percentage, because no one likes Rotten Tomatoes. Like let's say if someone's on stage performing and the audience doesn't like their performance, what do they throw? Rotten Tomatoes. So if they throw 90% of Rotten Tomatoes at someone, then that all of those Rotten Tomatoes, it ain't fresh. It's rotten. Hence the name Rotten Tomatoes. But I digress. Let me see. Snowfall is actually 90%, 92% Rotten Tomatoes. Let's see. What about Harley Quinn? What about Harley Quinn? Ooh, 97%. Harley Quinn is 97% Rotten Tomatoes. Okay, cool. Okay, what about Velma? Velma's growing on me. Yeah, Velma's growing on me. 39%. Damn. It's growing on me. It's I mean, it is what it is. What it is. So, nah, but for real though, moving on. Ooh. So the playoffs are happening, and yeah, the playoffs are happening, and honestly, I'll be honest, I haven't been paying attention to the playoffs at all. I'll be honest. Let's see. Okay, so I think I spoke about the playoffs last time on the last episode, but yeah, let me see. So in the conference semifinals, the Pacers beat the Knicks and move on to their conference finals. The Timberwolves beat the Nuggets. And yeah, the Minnesota Timberwolves beat the Nuggets in their the Timberwolves won four games, and so they move on to their conference finals. Mavericks won 4 games, so they're moving to their conference finals. And yeah. I think that's it. Okay, so now it's going to be the Pacers versus the Celtics. Okay, so yeah. Oh, well, I guess as of the recording of this podcast, the Pacers lost to the Celtics. Celtics beat the Pacers 133 to 128. I mean, I remember when KG was on the Celtics, Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce and Rajon Rondo and Ray Allen. I remember him. He was great. But yeah, shout out to Ray Allen. He shot threes like it was nothing. So yeah, the Celtics had some heat. They have some heat this year too. That's why they're in their conference finals. If I had to, let me see. If I had to take a pick of teams to go to the finals, to the championship, Celtics or Pacers, Celtics. They got some history. Well, I mean, this year they got some phenomenal players. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Celtics. Listen, I know a lot of people don't like the Celtics, which I don't think it's the Celtics that they don't like. I think it's more they don't like Boston because most people in Boston are racist. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah. But people don't like Boston because Boston is a racist city. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, which I can't blame them for not liking the city, but the Boston Celtics, like, they've had a history of having great players. I just mentioned Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, Ray Allen. In the 90s, they had Larry Bird. Yes, he's a white boy, but still, he was one of the GOATs in basketball. You feel me? So it's like, let's be honest. This year they have Jason Tatum. They have Jaylen Brown, Al Horford, Drew Holiday. Oh yeah, they stacked. I ain't gonna lie, they stacked. I understand people not liking like Boston, but don't take your anger out on the Celtics. Like come on now. Let's see. Oops. Okay. The Mavericks. Who did the Mavericks? Oh, PJ Washington. Derrick Jones Jr. Okay. Luka Doncic. Oh, they got Luka. Oh, okay. It's giving Luka's going to complain to the refs, and it's going to cost his team. So I think the Timberwolves are going to win. Yeah, the Timberwolves. They got Anthony Edwards, Karl Anthony Towns, Jaden McDaniels. Oh, yeah. Rudy Gobert. Yeah. It's going to be Celtics versus Timberwolves locked. And if I'm wrong, I'll apologize. But that's just my that's just my guess. So, yeah. We'll see. We'll see. So, nah, but for real though, so let's get to the meat and the potatoes now that all the festivities are done. We have an important matter to discuss. P. Diddy, your time has come. Your time has come, P. Diddy. Now, a quick disclaimer. P. Diddy has a brand called Bad Boy, right? We cannot. I feel like it should be stated that if a man calls himself a bad boy, then if I don't think we can be mad at him for when we find out that he does bad things. Like, am I wrong? Am I wrong? He told us all that he's a bad boy, but I guess we never believed him. I don't know, but yeah, he said it himself. He's a bad boy. Nah, but for real though, he calls himself a bad boy, right? And when we find out that he does bad things, we're all like, oh my gosh. So so it's been on the news, like it's been all over CNN that P. Diddy was in a hotel and in the video, P. Diddy is seen fucking, he's beating on his then wife. I think it was his wife. But yeah, he was beating his wife. He was beating Cassie Ventura, and bro, what the fuck is that? Like, you can't. And then it came out that, like, allegedly he paid $50K to obtain the video from the hotel that they were at, and when she brought a lawsuit against P. Diddy, the day, the next day, he settled for $30 million. See, things have been rumors have been coming up about Diddy for years, and this is proof that where there's smoke, there is definitely fire. So, yeah, P. Diddy does need to be locked up, but unfortunately, it's looking like he won't, because, like, I think the Los Angeles police, they said that basically because this happened in 2016 when the video took place, there were like statutes of limitations can't, like, because of statutes of limitations, they can't do anything to Diddy. They can't lock him up because it happened so long ago, basically. Which it's unfortunate for Cassie. Like, no man should beat on any woman, and if I'm being completely honest and fair, right? No woman should be beating on any man, like, especially if they're in a relationship. It's my firmest belief that whether you're a man or a woman, if you cannot claim to love another person, whether it be man or a woman, you can't claim to love another person if and in the same breath you turn around and beat them. You can't be doing that. You can't be beating them in an argument, like laying your hands, doing physical abuse to another person. If you claim to love them, you would not be. If you actually loved that person, you would not be putting your hands on him or her. Like that's just the golden rule. I'm not gonna lie. You have to treat others with respect. You have to treat others how you would want to be treated. I hope I'm making sense to y'all. So yeah. And then oh yeah, so this nigga started out by saying this was like November last year, November 2023. he posted on Instagram for the last couple of weeks. I didn't know. It says, it begins by saying, "Enough is enough. For the last couple of weeks, I have sat silently and watched people try to assassinate my character, destroy my reputation and my legacy. Sickening allegations Sickening allegations have been made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday. Let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of the awful things being alleged. I will fight for my name, my family, and for the truth." Well, the truth has come out, Sean Diddy Combs. And now that the truth has come out, you want to apologize. Talking about it's difficult to reflect on the darkest times of your life. But sometimes you gotta do that. I was fucked up. I hit rock bottom. But I make no excuses. You just made... you can say two. You just made two excuses. Talking about you hit rock bottom. You was fucked up. It was the darkest times of your life. What the fuck? Don't nobody got sympathy for you? Especially when you've been denying. Go to jail. And then afterwards, go to hell. The fuck? The police raided your house. Your mansions. They're building a case. You're going down. You are done. Down with Diddy. Now, no, and on top of that, you gave Usher herpes. You diddled Justin Bieber. On top of countless other things, I'm sure. You probably killed Tupac. You probably killed Biggie. I don't have any proof yet, but you probably did. You probably did. But yeah, I can't wait for this man to go. And then we saw this nigga Cameron go on CNN talking about he doesn't know anything about what Diddy did, which, I mean, I guess that's fair. And then this nigga Cameron go on CNN and he was drinking some kind of juice, talking about some. I'm going to eat some coochie later. I'm going to get some coochie later. I gotta get endurance juice. Nigga, read the room. He said, "Sorry, I'm going to get some cheeks after this horsepower drink." The lack of couth is loud. But, is anything going to happen to P. Diddy? Probably not. Probably not. I ain't gonna lie. But just like Donald Trump, you feel me? Nothing's going to happen to Diddy or Trump. And as unfortunate as it is, as fortunate as it may be, I mean, it's the truth. It's the truth. It is what it is. It is what it is. But anyway, and see, just like Drake, P. Diddy is also a master manipulator. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Oh yeah, Diddy probably also killed Kim Porter, which is, man, down with Diddy. Listen, this just goes to show that whatever happens in the dark will always come to light eventually. Eventually. What's done in the dark is going to come out to the light. Eventually. But yeah. Lock that nigga up. Down with Diddy. Down with Diddy. Now that that's done, bro, this has been a crazy ass week. I ain't gonna lie. This has been a crazy ass week. And I hope, honestly, I hope some more shit happens. I really do. I really do. Now that all of that is done, and now it's time for some FMLs. Excuse me. Okay. Today I had to have a serious talk with my little sister about trying to hook up with my friends, married or not. She just turned 18, but I'm hoping this was the first and last time. Oh no. Today it's my 7th year anniversary with my boyfriend. I was excited, so I asked him what day it was, and he said Wednesday. Wednesday? FML. Yikes. Today my ex-girlfriend got really mad at me because she said all men treat her like a whore. She even got upset that she thinks that I might think of her the same way. I couldn't help but to laugh in her face because she cheated on me with said men, and the fact is that she's right. I'm sad. But it's done, sweetie. FML. Yikes. I mean, hoes gonna be hoes, you know, so. Today, I realized my cat responds to and interacts with me when I talk to her more than my own parents do when I talk to them. Actually, that statement applies to pretty much everyone I know. Yikes. Today, my sister's boyfriend asked for tips on how to please her in bed. Ugh, yikes. Today, I went to work early and saw my crush's car in the parking lot, so I parked next to her. After that, I looked over at her car to see her staring at me with a weird look saying, "Really?" Then she gestured around the parking lot. I looked around to find it completely empty. Ooh, yikes. Today, a coworker confided in me that he's taking a leave of absence to get treatment for alcoholism. I feel for him, but I'm also incredibly jealous. He's better at our job while drunk than I am while sober. FML, yikes. That just means you need to do better. So do better. Get off your lazy ass. The Prime Minister is concerned. Okay. Today I got a call from a 24/7 psychiatric triage center, apparently writing to the PM about assisted suicide. Apparently, writing to the PM about assisted suicide puts you on their at-risk list. It's not reasonable to ask if Australia... Is it not reasonable to ask if Australia is going to follow Canada's lead in complex mental health as a qualification for assisted suicide? I'm getting another call tomorrow. FML. Yikes. Today I can't sit down for a book or some TV without my wife coming up and moaning at me to get a hobby, get out of the house once in a while. You never do anything anymore. I have a healthy, balanced social life, but maybe I want to relax in my own house for once. FML. Yeah, that's how women are. So, today I came home to find my dog had learned how to open our fridge. He ate the birthday cake I was saving for our friend's surprise party, and to add insult to injury, he'd apparently thrown the barely disguised cake up all over my bed. FML. Yeah. I mean, listen. Let's see. You need to get a new dog. I'm not gonna lie. Put that dog down. I'm not saying put that dog down, but put the dog down and get a new, better dog. So yeah. Okay. Let's go to some spicy ones. Today I had my first sexual encounter / kiss. I'm 37. Ooh. Which I know is a strange age for firsts. After blowing him for a bit, he started to fuck me. Then went soft. He called it whiskey dick. Then he was on his phone. It took all of 30 minutes. Then I was home again. Well, I mean, it happens. Today, after days of hearing our new neighbor abusing his wife. Today, after days of hearing our new neighbor abusing his wife, my wife went round to confront him while on the phone with the police. Turns out they are just really into their BDSM and had no idea how loud they were being. They have costumes, toys, and everything. Damn. Hey, yo. Yeah, they need to get their room soundproof. They need to get their room soundproof. 'Cause ain't no way. Today, my boyfriend and I introduced our parents to each other, and they seemed to have already met somewhere, so I asked them about it. At first, they seemed shifty, then guilty, then admitted everything. They've actually known each other for decades as part of the same swingers group. Damn. Oh, poor you. Okay. Last one, and then I'll do HuffPost. Today, my girlfriend stopped in the middle of sex because she had sudden inspiration about what color to repaint our bedroom and wanted to find the color name online before she forgot it. By the time she was done, I'd gone soft and grumpy, and she got mad I didn't want to finish having sex anymore. Well, see, one thing about it, ladies, just like how you, just like how you have that spot, ladies, where you want your man to keep going on that part and not stop, and if he does stop, you get fucking mad, you get furious, and don't feel like you're not in the mood anymore. Men are the same way too, so just keep that in mind the next time you decide to give a man blue balls. That's all I'm saying. Ladies, you have the right to say. Do you have the right to say no, ladies? Absolutely, you do have the right to say no, ladies. And men should be respectful of whether or not you say yes or no. Men should be respectful. However, I think it's only fair that men. Listen, ladies. I'm just gonna leave it like this. Men have needs just like you. That's all I'm going to say about that. Now, HuffPost time. Nah, but for real though, 8 of the worst saying the movie title in the movie moments, and 8 that gave me chills. So that's it, huh? We're some kind of Suicide Squad. Okay, yeah. Jeanette McCurdy literally screamed in terror as she set off a confetti cannon, and people have questions. Yeah, I saw that, and listen, I'm praying for Jeanette McCurdy, like, and I also want her to go to stay in therapy and heal, because that scream that she let out when the confetti popped, it wasn't normal. It was not normal. So I want Jeanette McCurdy to heal, and I hope she does. I really do. That's all I'm going to say about that. Now, yeah. So yeah, Willow Smith explained why the Nepo Baby title doesn't apply to her, and I get it. Bill Mayer confirms he refused to stop smoking pot to interview sober Steve-O. Oh, wow. Anyway. Yeah, Steve-O, for those of you who don't know, Steve-O is a reformed. He's reformed and he is a former junkie. I ain't gonna hold you. Cassie's husband speaks out in wake of new video showing Diddy assaulting her. Diddy apologizes for inexcusable behavior after assault video resurfaces. Fuck Diddy and fuck his apology. Donald Trump floats diabolical VP pick in SNL Open. I don't watch SNL anymore. Steve Buscemi's alleged attacker being held in jail on $50,000 bond. Ooh. Don't let that man out. Auburn University football player critically wounded in Florida shooting. Prayers up for him. Kevin Costner gets emotional amid standing ovation at Horizon Kane's premiere. John Oliver mocks Donald Trump's non-innovation on Last Week Tonight. Cher plans to stay home to celebrate her 78th birthday. Please, God. 78. That's a long life. Daredevils confront Niagara Falls roaring waters yet again in new exhibition. Ooh. Be safe. That's all I'm gonna say. Katy Perry's final moment on American Idol is a crying fuel fest. Oh, she was a judge? Oh, yeah, I remember, yeah. Oh, well. Make more music, Katy Perry. That's all I'm gonna say. Bright Light's new album celebrates queer joy and the wisdom of age. Kristen Chenoweth reveals she survived domestic violence after viewing Diddy video. Nikki Glaser nails why Ben Affleck bombed at Tom Brady roast. Nikki Glaser is actually funny. I found that out at the Tom Brady roast. Good job for her. Good for her. Kid Rock waved gun at a Rolling Stone journalist. Ooh, that's not good. Courtney Cox reveals how the late Matthew Perry still visits her. Chris Pratt reveals one quirk wife has that would ruin their chances of acting together. Drake Bell says he came forward as a victim of sexual abuse because of his son. Emma Stone appears visibly giddy when reporter uses her real name. Kylie Kelsey delivers emotional speech at Cabrini University's final graduation ceremony. Sarah Wayne Callies says an actor spat on her on Prison Break set. Kimmel imagines Trump's speech at Barron's graduation, and it's a wild one. Jon Stewart busts one of conservatives' favorite myths. They're so full of shit. Jordan Klepper mocks John Bolton to his face over apparently conflicting comments. Korean drama fans say the shows have changed, and there's one big reason. Jimmy Fallon thinks he knows what happened during Trump's mid-speech freeze. Donald Trump's team says it will sue after garbage biopic premieres in Cannes. We're Nazis now. Stephen Colbert exposes the absurdity of Alito's flag excuse. I don't know what that is. CNN interview with rapper about Diddy attack spirals into disaster. Yeah. I already covered that. Home Alone star recalls running up insane bar bill after Donald Trump offered to pay tab. Oof. Okay. Katy Perry has one concern about her ideal American Idol replacement. Eddie Vedder slams Harrison Butker as such a fucking pussy during Pearl Jam concert. Nina Dobrev, hospitalized after accident, has a long road of recovery ahead. Oh, well, hope you recover fully. Colton Underwood confirms he's expecting a son after infertility struggles. Elvis Presley's granddaughter fighting fraudulent case of Graceland. Deadpool co-creator just had hilarious beef with Ancient Aliens guy. Demi Moore says nude scenes in new body horror flick required mutual trust. They always do. There's a scene in the new Donald Trump biopic that left audiences shocked. Oh, I didn't know there was a biopic. Randy Rainbow's first musical mocking of Trump in Forever is so worth the wait. Okay. Diddy should have kept that weak-ass apology. Said everyone ever. Julia Fox shares the political reason she hasn't had sex in more than 2 years. Honestly, I don't care. Do what you want with your body. Amber Rose introduces everyone to her MAGA era. No one cares. Camila Cabello spills on beautiful first time having sex. And it wasn't with me. Justin Long shares why he still has deep affection for ex-Drew Barrymore. Jamie Lee Curtis says one word from the Bear star changed her entire performance. Matthew Perry's death under investigation over source of fatal ketamine dose. Bridgerton star cracks dirty joke so clever it took Stephen Colbert a moment to get it. Oh yeah, Claudia Jessie said that she was elbow deep in Summer Muff, which it was funny at the time, but yeah. Thank you all for listening to another episode of the Naba for Real Though podcast. I have been your host, Famo Good Love. Please always remember that life may be painful. Life is pain, and life is painful. And yet, life is too short to be serious 24/7. So smile sometimes. And with that being said, I will catch y'all on the flip side. Be sure to follow me on the social medias at Famo, Famo _ Good Love, GOODLOVE 23. That's on Twitter and on TikTok, and at GREEN MACHINE _23 on IG. And yeah, thank you for always showing support. I know we all have busy lives, but you still come to listen to my radio voice. And with that being said, I'm out, y'all. Bye.